The world's lowest cancer diet. The Tanzanian diet has been studied and linked to a significant reduction in cancer rates, thanks to its focus on natural, minimally processed foods that are high in fiber and antioxidants. 1. What is the Tanzanian diet? According to research published in the journal Nature Medicine, May 2025, the Tanzanian diet, popular in this East African country, includes traditional, minimally processed foods with the main ingredients: vegetables, green vegetables, gotu kola, kale, tubers, sweet potatoes, cassava, taro, pumpkin, onions. Fruits, bananas, avocados, oranges, pineapple, and berries, if available. Legumes, kidney beans, lentils, black beans, providing fiber and plant protein. Whole grains, millet, corn, brown rice, oats. Fermented foods, mbeg, fermented banana drink, fermented milk, sauerkraut, kimchi, containing probiotics that support the gut. Low in red meat and saturated fat. Instead, eat fish, poultry, chicken, duck, in moderation. Key features: little or no processed foods, fast foods, refined sugars or trans fats. High in fiber, antioxidants, polyphenols, flavonoids, and micronutrients. Low in calories, which helps with weight control and reduces chronic inflammation. 2. Low cancer rates in Tanzania. According to research from Radboud University Medical Center, Netherlands, and data from the World Health Organization. Cancer rates in Tanzania: only 71 cases 100,000 people, 2022, 7.8 times lower than the U.S., 556 cases 100,000, and 2.8 times lower than the world average, 197 cases 100,000. Reasons: reduces chronic inflammation. The Tanzanian diet reduces inflammatory markers in the blood, such as CRP, IL-6, after just 2 weeks of application, thanks to foods rich in antioxidants and probiotics from fermented foods. Chronic inflammation is a factor that promotes cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Boost immunity. Fermented foods and fiber promote beneficial gut bacteria, increase antibody production and short-chain fatty acids, SCFA, which help protect cells from DNA damage. Fewer carcinogens, limit processed foods containing preservatives, additives, and red meat linked to colon and breast cancer to reduce exposure to carcinogens. So long-term effects: positive metabolic changes, blood sugar control, cholesterol reduction, last up to 1 month after the diet is applied, helping to reduce the risk of cancer and chronic diseases. 3. Types of cancer are reduced risk. The Tanzanian diet can reduce the risk of many types of cancer, especially colon cancer. Thanks to fiber from beans, grains, and vegetables, it helps clean the intestines and reduces exposure to carcinogens. Breast cancer. Antioxidants, flavonoids, carotenoids, and fermented foods inhibit the growth of cancer cells and reduce inflammation. Prostate cancer. Beans and whole grains provide lignans and isoflavones, which have anti-cancer cell proliferation effects. Lung and liver cancer. Limit red meat, alcohol, and processed foods to reduce the toxic load on the liver and lungs. 4. Comparison with Western diet. Research shows that people who switch from a Western diet, high in processed foods, red meat, sugar, saturated fat, to a Tanzanian diet for 2 weeks. Reduced inflammation. Markers of inflammation are significantly reduced, improving overall health. Increased immunity. Probiotic bacteria in the gut increase, supporting the immune system to fight abnormal cells. Better metabolism. Reduced blood sugar, cholesterol, and the risk of obesity, factors linked to cancer. On the contrary, the Western diet increases inflammation, reduces immunity, and promotes chronic diseases, including cancer. 5. Other benefits of the Tanzanian diet. Reduce chronic diseases. Reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure by controlling blood sugar and cholesterol. Improve gut health. Fiber and probiotics enhance microflora, support digestion and immunity. Increase longevity. Research shows that a low-inflammatory diet helps prolong life, similar to the Mediterranean diet. Easy to apply. Cheap, easy-to-find ingredients. Vegetables, beans, brown rice. Suitable for the average income in Vietnam. Notes when applying. Combine a healthy lifestyle. Exercise 30 minutes day, walking yoga. Get enough sleep, 7-8 hours. Avoid stress. Quit smoking. Limit alcohol. Regular cancer screening. Although diet helps reduce risk, health checkups, endoscopy, blood tests, CT scans are still necessary, especially for people over 40 years old or with family history. Avoid extreme dieting. Make sure you have enough calories and protein to avoid malnutrition, especially if you are undergoing chemotherapy/radiation. Compare with the Mediterranean diet. Similarities. Both are rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, omega-3, and limited in red meat and processed foods. Differences. Tanzania emphasizes fermented foods, embage, pickles, and local grains, millet, corn. The Mediterranean uses a lot of olive oil, sea fish, and red wine in small amounts. Tanzania is cheaper, easier to apply in developing countries. Effectiveness. The Tanzanian diet may dethrone the Mediterranean diet due to its lower cancer rate, 71 100,000 in Tanzania compared to 200 powers 100,000 in Mediterranean countries. Thanks for watching the video. Wish you and your family good health and happiness.